Hello to the pod, it's Spyro Reignited. This time we are going to be doing Midday Gardens, which is the second homeworld out of 4, not 3, of the game. So Midday Gardens is, you know, one of the more well-known homeworlds of all Spyro games of the trilogy. And also there's Dave right underwater here. You know, it's pretty neat, honestly. It's a small little area, but there's a lot of unique little style to it. And it's honestly a lot more exciting to go around in than the first homeworld and, you know, definitely the third one. Fourth homeworld, though, is, you know, the most iconic out of this game. But, yeah, as for what we're going to be experiencing here, well, there's a few things we have to actually get through. First of all, there's a lot of gems to get and a lot of eggs to get around here as well. And I will eventually, actually in this part, in fact, get every single egg at least. I will try to clean up the entirety of the homeworld because these levels can be kind of long, and getting rid of the homeworld right now is going to help a little bit. Especially since we're going to be going through some annoying little challenges around here to get some eggs. So we're going to have to need that time. So here's Icy Peak, or Icy Peak. Now here's the thing, I could have gone into this level right now and dealt with its bullshit, but the thing is, I didn't, and also there's an egg right here. The reason I didn't is because I thought really hard about this, and I'm thinking right now, it would be best for me for every time we start these homeworlds to actually rescue the side characters, our sidekicks, and then, you know, do their bullshit in the next part afterwards, but at least get the cutscene out of the way first. So let's buy them out the gems. Oh, by the way, Hunter's right here, and he's about to let us get a new level unlocked by doing a thing.
Hey, Spyro! Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
Yep, we're gonna spit a rock at it, which is just, you know, go into free look and then shoot. And there you go. We got Enchanted Towers, which I'm not going to just yet. Both of these levels, Icy Peak and Enchanted Towers, those are all going to be levels we're going to be going through. No problems at all, honestly. Also, there's a thief here. Don't worry, we'll get to him very quickly because he keeps running around the outside of this little circle here, when we can just run around the inside and catch up with him in like seconds. So, there you go. Alright, so our ally here, you might have seen him in the cutscene before you fought the boss. It's like a bird guy. Military bird. He's a bit British. And, yeah. We're gonna be buying him out right now because Moneybags is here. He's right upstairs. And so is our second ally of the game. An ally who we actually do end up seeing in quite a few of the Spyro games later on.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
Fine.
Ha ha! What a sucker! That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
And just like that, we now have Sergeant Bird. Sergeant Bird is a character who will be seen through a lot of Spyro games. like this character a lot, and honestly, his gameplay style isn't really that bad. It is kind of awkward in the original Spyro, though when we play it in this version, it's questionable, to say the least. But right now, it's not for Icy Peak, which, this one's actually not that bad if you don't do the challenges. If you do, it can be an asshole. So first of all is this guy here. You should be getting out of the fucking cannon right now, but instead we have to watch a little animation first, so, yeah, he's doing a good job so far. Just go around, grab some gems, and he'll get off right away.
I was supposed to meet Doug to go ice fishing today, but Rhinox have blocked the path with ice, so I can't get through. I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but it doesn't even shoot straight. I haven't been able to hit a dang thing all morning.
Probably because you suck at using it. So let's get on these turrets here and, you know, shoot the ice out, like so. Also shoot out these birds, because they have gems in them. So, yeah, just make sure you know how to aim, though, which unfortunately I don't. And I can break these chests, and I can break that ice wall there to continue on through the level. But as for the bird here, yeah. The thing is, you have to actually both be able to aim just right, as well as time it right, because the distance between your shots is actually going to be very slow against the bird, so you gotta be able to time it just right. Also, we now have these other enemies here. There are TNT boxes about which have, you know, gems inside of them. But also, there'll be enemies just behind the TNT boxes who will push against you. And really all I have to do is just flame them. But don't go near them or touch them, because then you'll die. So, that's TNT boxes out of the way, really. Also, right over here, there are a few whirlwinds, so just, you know, go on the whirlwinds and take them all the way over to these little islands off the distance, take care of the gems and such. Now, come up these stairs, and in the original, you can do a really fucking hard trick, where you can skip pretty much the entire level, but can't do it in this version, because you have to double jump. You need to double jump in order to do that, and unfortunately, even if you do have double jump, it's a pain in the fucking cock. So, you know, you probably won't be able to do it anyway, because it's so difficult to actually do the trick, the skip, that's just, ugh. Also, there's guys with guns, with firework guns, and just some normal guys you can flame at, so be careful of all of that. As you go up here, I wondered if you could notice something as I'm going around taking care of the TNT boxes. I don't think you'll be able to notice it right away, but it's important. We'll come back to it later, don't worry. Right now, let's continue on forward, take care of more TNT, which can also attack at enemies to kill them, so, you know, use the box against them if you want, it helps. And, yeah, try to avoid getting screwed while you're doing this. Also, TNT box can take care of the ice as well, so that's one ice wall out of the way. Unfortunately, there's a lot more ice walls around, and we can't use TNT box to take care of them, so we'll need to use the cannon, which is right up here. Also, there's a rocket. Flame the rocket, and also there's crates around, and you'll break a nice freaking, you know, safe little crate there with an animation and explosion that's heavy. Look at that shake. And, yeah. Go around and use the cannon to break the wall over here, the wall just down there with a nice, precise shot. There we go. And right behind me, take care of the ice that's on here. Oh, and take care of the bird, too. Okay. Now then. We can, you know, glide over there and we'll just kill that guy and take care of the chest here, which we have to with the cannon. And we must go right to take care of the actual path we have to go to. And also, you might have seen an egg there. We can't get that just yet. Don't worry, we will soon. Now then. Let's continue on the main path. Just go over here. Get up. Charge into these guys. There you go. And take care of the... Do you see why I say that Spark's such a piece of shit in this version of the game? Why wasn't he just not even when I was getting extremely close to that fucking gem? Like, that's how bad they made Sparks now. It's not even good. It's just terrible, honestly. It makes Sparks so fucking useless. Anyway, I've noticed some platforms over to the left over there. We'll go there soon, don't worry. Right now, we're going to continue on with the main path because there's another bit of cannon around here, as well as some more normal enemies. Go up these little stairs here, take care of that enemy right there. Nice little flame. And then get on the cannon, take care of the ice wall here that blocks the door. You can use the TNT crates you want. Take care of the wall here, and take care of this ice over here, as well as these two birds. And yeah, this is gonna take a while, but ultimately, this is essentially how it's done. Okay, now glide over to where Moneybags is, because he's right over there, and then get ready for... Really? Get ready for... Fucking hell, Sparks! Really? Get ready for this challenge.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the single greatest show on Earth. That's right, ice dancing. Season tickets are available, but you'll have to act fast.
Of course I do.
I always knew you were a cultured sort of dragon. Well, step right in. The show's about to start.
Thanks, Moneybags. Okay, so now it's time for this challenge that people hate a lot.
Tonight is my big ice dance performance, and these hockey players are ruining it. Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks. Oh, I sure wish I had a partner. Someone courageous, strong, handsome, and purple, who breathes fire. Will you please help me perform my ice dance? These mean Rhinoc hockey players keep hogging the ice, and all I want to do is dance.
Sure thing, Nancy.
Thanks. Let's go.
Okay, so in the original, your camera is always centered above. You can't move it at all. And it makes it hard to actually see these guys. However, Reignited has fixed this problem by letting you move the camera around and keeping it in the forward position instead of putting it overhead like in the original. So they ultimately made this one a fuck ton more easier. Because the challenge here is that you couldn't see shit, because ultimately the camera would try to center between you and Nancy here, right overhead. So you won't be able to see anything unless you got very far. And if you did, you would be too slow to take care of these enemies. But yeah, I mean, since we can move the camera around now, I can look all around, make sure no enemies are coming around. And yeah, there you go. I just beat the minigame. I beat the challenge. And it's all thanks to this camera being a lot more nicer than the original.
We did it! That was my best performance ever. I guess one of the judges didn't like it though. He threw this egg at me instead of a rose. Why don't you have it?
Gee, what kind of judge would ever throw a fucking egg at someone? That's kind of mean, don't you think?
Maybe you can be my ice dancing partner in the next Olympics.
Yeah, sure. We never see you again. Anyway, let's leave and continue on with the main stuff. At least we're taking care of that bullshit.
I have to hurry in myself. I'm one of the judges for tonight's performance.
And now we know who was the one that threw the egg. Fucking hell. Anyway, we're at the exit now, but there are two other paths to go to. I'm going down this path. I mean, I could go over here, you know, take care of the cannon, because, you know, take care of all the ice and the birds, which I'm going to be jump cutting on attacking, because unfortunately, they are otherwise absolutely fucking obnoxious to take care of, because of this one bird's in a very far distance. But right now, we are going to just go down this way and take care of, like, a room of thieves. Well, more like a little small speedway of thieves. This is a whole little spot where we can just run around in a supercharge. And there are two thieves. One thief we're going to be chasing, the other thief is going to be right there. So all we have to do to take care of this thief here is to just glide down here and flame him. Easy. Now, for the skill point, we have to land on that platform that the thief was on. Now, the original list was actually pretty easy, but the hit detection here, the collision spotting, a little problematic. You see, you can't quite make this one without accidentally hitting the wall somehow. I could have gotten it there. Also, don't worry, you don't lose any lives if you fall down. This area is kind of weird because falling down here does nothing. It doesn't hurt you or anything. You lose no lives here, which I guess is nice, but yeah, it's just kind of weird. Anyway, you just saw it right there. I hit nothing and I fell. Yeah, hit detection here is really weird. So go around this way, glide, and then take care of the skill point that way. Right, now as for this other thief we actually chase for, go this way and then, you know, just run. Now, you do have this gradual charge thing, but also after a while you get this very supercharge, which does make you faster than the normal thief. Which is, let's see, how should I say this? The originals don't have that. It ultimately makes you faster than normal supercharge, surprisingly. Which also makes you faster than the thief. Which also ultimately means you can easily miss him because you just ran past him. In the original, you would be going around a few circles before you actually reach this guy. In this, you could pretty much take care of him immediately before you even get around the first ring if you don't get fucked. Okay, so now we get to explore. There's a few gems around here which you have to take care of. So, first of all, go around here and, you know, charge over to this wall here. And yeah, then we get some nice gems around here. Now, continue on forward from here, and at some point you'll come across a nice little bit of a gap. You're gonna need to actually make a bit of a glide for this gap. If you just do charging, you're going to miss it. I mean, you don't have to miss it, you can just do that, but eventually you get that supercharge thing going on, and then you will miss it because you're going too fast to notice it. And there's also a whirlwind here after those little gems, so go take it up all the way up for some more crates over in the long distance. Once you have these, then believe it or not, you are actually done with this area. All we have to do now is just leave. Nothing else to grab from this little bit. Now it's time for the last bits of exploration with the Icy Peak level.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bob wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole. We got his egg though, so that's good news. And he does give us something else to use at least.
Ooh, by the way, feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
Yeah, we're never gonna use that honestly, because you could use it, or you can notice the bird there, go back over to the gondola and you use the cannon over there, or you can do what I did and shoot this fucker at a big distance with this cannon here. Because that's a good idea. I'm gonna jump cut so you don't have to watch me do this for a good few minutes. This was a pain in the ass to actually pull off, but I did it. Okay, so now glide over there to where you broke the ice beforehand, take the whirlwind upwards, and then once you get over here you can either go left, which takes you back here, or you continue on forward, in which you'll find some more gems. Continue on forward this way, and eventually you'll get across some more, you know, nice little island areas, as well as another whirlwind for you to grab onto, because you couldn't get up over here beforehand. Use this to grab the egg right over here, just laying about on this island. Okay, now continue on forward once you get back over to that island, and then, you know, remember about the bunch of platforms on the wall, which were to my left beforehand, that I didn't bother going to. Also notice the fact that, you know, you have this area here we couldn't go to before. Yeah, we'll get to that very soon. Right now, though, I actually forgot about another whirlwind, which is right here. Just take that, and then take care of the chest over on this island, which is the last one we'll have to take care of, by the way. Okay, now we go over this way and take care of the fucking platforms here. I know, I'm I'm completely out of order with this. But yeah, climb up this spot here. And then once you're up over here, take care of the enemy right there. Then, grab the egg, and that's Maynard. That's all the eggs for this level. Right, so now we're going back to that little bit of ice I was talking about before that was important. You might have noticed that there was a crack there. Well, you could either get on top of that little platform beforehand and do the head bash, or you can glide and then do the head bash this way. Use the water, float around, grab all the gems around here, and then take care of the inside here to grab more of the gems. Once you have all the gems, then you're done at Icy Peak, and then you can leave. That's one level of Midday Gardens 100%ed. Just like that. So, let's leave, and yeah. Let's move on to Enchanted Forest. Alright, so now that we're done with Icy Peak, which was annoying because of the ice skating bit there, helping her in the original was not fun. But here, they made it a lot more easier. And the thieves, a little awkward. In the original, it took a lot longer, though. So they made Icy Peak a lot more easier, at least, which I can, you know, be happy with. However, they kind of made this next level a bit more awkward. Just saying. It's now time for... I call it a forest. It's actually Enchanted Towers. I'm sorry. Enchanted Towers is interesting because it has a unique ally level. Because it's not really a level at all. But we'll get to that in the next part, because there's a bit of a trick when you unlock allies, because you might be thinking you just pay for them and that's it. Nope. Nope, there's a bit more to it than just fucking unlocking them, honestly. And I talk to this guy first, and then we can see what's going on here.
Those crummy Rhinox forced us to build a statue of the sorceress. Then after we built it, she complained it was too ugly. Huh. If you ask me, the statue is far prettier than she is.
Ha. So I'm guessing they're all on their break, considering they all have the little marker there. But yeah. We get to go around and take care of some bullshit. Which, about as fun as you'd expect. So there's these flying enemies here, which are all annoying because they will shoot fire at you. And if you jump, they'll always hit you. Then you got these guys here, which you can charge and kill, but, yeah, you're better off just flaming. And you got the guys with the hammers, which you can only flame. And that is every enemy. Your most annoying enemy here are the flying guys. Everyone else is a joke. Also has an egg there. That's Gladys. Right, now it's time for this bit. So, take care of the enemies here. Be careful, by the way. And then notice that there is a flying enemy over here that, unfortunately, wants to be a bit of an asshole. Also, the spitting bowl here is kind of weird. You have to time yourself a bit to take care of him, and I didn't time myself correctly, and I fell, and I fucked up. So, jump cut. It's when I don't fuck up. There you go, that's how you're supposed to do it. And, yeah, go up this whirlwind here, and then glide down that way to the statue. Or you can go around here and take care of the gems that are just right over here, and then glide down over to this. Don't about that guy, he won't harm you at all. And, then once you're all the way upwards, just, you know, glide over here, take care of the chest here, grab the gems, get a life, which is right over here. It's like a little bottle. And, yeah. Then go all the way back, because unfortunately there is nothing else to find here. Yeah, it's kind of a dead end. It's just so you can get some gems. Right, so now we're going to go ahead, glide down this way, and then see the sorceress's statue. Which we can actually destroy by flaming some rockets. Also, be careful. their fucking hammers can stop your fire. So ultimately that means if an enemy comes at you and their hammer's in the way, yeah, you're gonna get hit. Okay, so... yeah, also the bolts are annoying. Take care of those guys, and then take care of another piece of rocket, and then grab some more gems around here. You can also get some sheep you need for health. And then, talk to this guy for what you have to do here.
I'm almost ready to reveal my latest piece of real-time four-dimensional performance art. I call it Hideous Exploding Witch number 9. Now, if you can just light the 3 rockets around here, my masterpiece shall be complete.
Yep, he wants you to break the fucking statue that they just spent all their time building. So, yeah. There's her head. Let's blow it up. Headshot.
Oops, I forgot I hid this egg inside the statue. I hope the explosion didn't hard-boil it.
Wow. You're a fucking dick, aren't you? Anyway, luckily it was a peanut, so, you know, it can survive because it's hard-shelled. And now we can leave. If the game will let me move. There we go. Okay, so go over here. Then glide downwards over this platform here by doing this. And then just go inside that hole there. Because now it's time for the other long minigame. Which is going to be annoying. It's the second skateboard course. Now, here's the thing. Getting the gems here, not a problem. Getting the first egg, not a problem because for some reason it's a fucking tutorial on how to do the tricks. Which I don't get. Actually, it's not even a tutorial on how to do tricks, it's a tutorial on how to play the fucking skateboarding segment. Why? But yeah, once you do that, you get an egg. And then you verse Hunter in a little challenge, which, takes a bit, but it's also easy. So what's hard about this? The, skill point. People seem to have trouble getting the skill point for some reason. I mean, it is a fairly big score, but getting the score here is not even that hard when you know the best tricks to pull off. The only problem with Reignited's version of this is that the whole spinning and doing flips and shit, it's a lot more difficult due to the speed of everything. Like, the whole fact that it's more loose to, like, flip around and such makes it hard to really do landings and such correctly. And also, you can't just get up there and get that chest. To get that chest, luckily, we can just, you know, get up here and then make a big jump over for it from this nice little ramp on the left. But first, I'm going to go down this one, take care of the gems over here, and then just do this. If you do this, by the way, I believe this is actually a trick, apparently. I don't get how, but apparently it is. And take care of this jump here, take care of the balloon. And then go around and make a nice jump. Make sure to land on the chest over on that platform there. Like so. And, yeah. Then go up this way. Take care of the chests and the gems up here. And then notice that, there's some, like, platforms, like, on pillars. To get to those, you have to go over to this ramp over there, which has another ramp in the distance, which has nothing inside of it. Don't even bother to go up this ramp. And then make a jump off of here, which I fuck up. See? Because this is kind of weird. A lot of these ramps, like, make you auto-jump in a way, give you a lot of boost. This one does not. You have to actually jump yourself. It's weird. And there you go, that's all the gems around this area. Now we're going to try and crash over to Hunter, which we can't crash into him, but we can crash near him with these pillars. So, let's do so. Can't exit the skateboard either way.
Isn't this the wildest skateboard park you've ever seen? Once you've mastered a few tricks, you could really rack up a huge score in this place. What do you say I show you some moves?
Sure.
Let's start with something easy. You can jump off the end of ramps by pressing the jump button. I'll show you how to do it once, then it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The whole point of this is to do a jump. Why?
Okay, now try doing a roll. You can roll in midair by holding down the action button while steering left or right with the left stick.
Okay. Also, don't use left stick. Don't use left stick. Use the D-pad. It works a whole fucking lot better.
Hey, nice roll. Now let's see you pull a flip. Flips are exactly like rolls, only you push forward or back on the left stick instead of left or right. Just jump off the ramp, hold down the action button, and press forward or back.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you did a front flip, I'm doing a back flip. Like so.
Whoa, you must be a natural. Now let's see if you can pull off a half-pipe spin move. The blue ramps are half-pipes. You can do a spin move by jumping at the top of the blue ramp, then steering left or right in the air.
Okay. Well, just a 180? Oh, please, you bitch. I can do a 900 on this. Done.
All right, you nailed it. Now let's see if you can do a 900.
I just did.
As much height as you can. Spin 2.5 revolutions in the air and land back on the ramp.
I just did a 900. You saw that. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do better than you. I'm gonna do a 1080. Suck it.
Now that was a 900. I have to admit, you've got some skills, Spyro. But before you get too cocky, let's see if you can score some real points on the giant ski ramp. Do whatever moves you want, and see how many points you can get.
Yeah, sure. Wants us to get a few thousand points. A few hundred, maybe. Did a few front flips, huh? Well, how about I do this, bitch? How about I go upside down and do some spins? Yeah. Fuck your ass.
Wow, you learn really fast. Well, then again, you are being trained by a master boarder. Speaking of which, I was just practicing this nearly impossible new move that I call the Nasty Nork. I had just about pulled it off when suddenly I ran smack into this dragon egg and wiped out. Okay, I made that up, but you can still have this egg.
Yeah, I don't bother doing nasty norks anymore when you know about Raging Ripto and such. Trust me, it's not that useful of a trick. Anyway, now it's time for this challenge.
You're ready to try some one-on-one. Want to try a freestyle competition for points?
Yes.
All right. Whoever scores the most points in the time limit wins.
This ramp here, by the way, the most broken of ramps. It makes this little competition here a joke, and also the skill point. All you have to do is know to not be an idiot, do some Dr. Shempen and such, and get that many points. Hunter can't beat me now. I'm not joking, he can't beat me now. And to make it solidified, we're gonna do the Raging Ripto. Yeah, now he can't beat me. He can't ever reach 9,000. He just sucks. And to make it even worse, let's do this trick. Also did the half-pipe leap, as you saw. That's the thing I did beforehand, where I just went around that ramp over and took a U-turn back over to a different ramp that took us up here. Yeah, that's the half-pipe turn fin. That gives you 1,000 points. Which, this is better and faster, honestly. Look at that. It's done. I did it, guys. I beat Hunter. Like, we only have about 30 seconds left, and he couldn't even get 3,000 beforehand. Meanwhile, I'm nearly at 20,000. I don't get 20,000, because I don't want to make him look like a fucking joke. I'm a bit nicer than that. But as you can see, if I wanted to, I could really fuck Hunter's shit up here. So yeah, the best he could do was a goddamn, like, 3,000 maybe. The best I can do is a 20,000. That's end game. Hunter sucks, the end.
I can't believe it! How did you get so good already? Who knows? Maybe someday you'll even break my course record. Nah. Anyway, I guess I should give you this other egg I found. I was gonna keep it for a pet, but I can't get it to hatch.
By the way, that course record he's talking about, the course record's 10,000 points. I already beat it. However, we have to beat it again. Because getting it done on the challenge doesn't fucking count. You have to get it done by getting on the board and activating the course record thing. Yeah, it's a little annoying. But do the same thing you did beforehand and you're good to go. You know? Also, don't bail. That's a useful thing too. I will say that if you go, like, straight ahead, because of the whole roll thing, you might be going to, like, a tilt on the right after leaving it. And unfortunately, that ramp on the right fucks you. So in order to not get fucked, you're going to have to actually move a bit more to the left, and then jump, and then do your bullshit. Because the further away you are from ramps down below, the better the chance you're not going to bail because you hit a ramp. Because that will happen. Watch this. See? Meanwhile, if you go over to, like, the left instead, you can avoid getting screwed that way. Now, I do have a minute left, and I could have already gotten done the bullshit here, you know. I could have already done my deed, but yeah, I didn't. But luckily I'm doing this now, so taking care of the points here, not a problem. You might have also noticed that, yeah, Rage Ripto isn't exactly that much of a boost in score compared to doing a bunch of spins or a bunch of flips. Because they give you, like, Dr. Shemp and such, which gives you a shit ton of points. The Twisted Lime stuff also gives you a lot of points, by the way. But not as much as doing some spins and flips. So, ultimately, getting the course record skill points, really easy stuff. And, yeah. That's really all you need to know. Look at that. I nearly got the same score I got beforehand. Skill point acquired. We're done here. Now it's time to leave and get ourselves out of this little area here. Back upwards. In which we're now back over here. We're nearly at 40 minutes. It's a 50-minute long video, though. Get across over to here. Grab some gems. Now, you're supposed to glide downwards, but you can also go this one and take care of this guy for a bone. Wait, why is he here? Why is there a bone? Also, hi, balloon. Grab a gem. Yeah, why is there a bone here? Oh no, you might be saying. Are we doing that again? The answer is yes. We are doing that again. Also, grab these gems before you go over to that island. First, we're gonna jump cut over to the island because, you know, not gonna waste your time, honestly. And, yeah. Once we're over here, there's gonna be a bunch of flying enemies. Take care of all of them. And be careful, by the way. Jesus Christ. They are hard to get to, though, because the camera isn't exactly that great. And it makes it kind of hard to see them. Luckily, that guy, you know, stopped flying. Also, you know, actually hitting them, little awkward, to say the least. Okay, so over to here, we have this guy. Can't get him, but I can get him over up here. But first, yeah, that's the thing. You have to do their little worlds first before they can help you out in levels. If you don't, they'll still be in their level until you beat it. So we have to come back here later on when we beat Sergeant Bird's level, which I'm doing in the next part. Anyway, first of all,
I was playing catch catch with my pet wolf, Farley, but I accidentally threw his ball down this hole, and he went in after it. Now he's stuck down there, and I feel so helpless, sitting up here, listening to his steadily softening whimpers. Don't cry, Wolf. Never cry, Wolf.
Yeah, I can tell you're very concerned. Very fucking concerned. Anyway, this dog here, you know, Farley, cute little guy, as you can see. Poor guy's stuck. Luckily he has his ball, which he'll always chase for. This is a puzzle. All we have to do is get him to stand on these buttons by just throwing the ball on them. Like so. Which will activate things, mainly these platforms, in which we can then go ahead and take care of buttons, such as this one right up here, which opens doors. These enemies are somehow scared of a dog. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. It's goofy, but kind of weird. Take care of the enemies, and then once you and Farley are up here, take care of the gems around here, and go ahead of Farley. He can't make this jump, but you can. Grab the gems around this area, and then go back and get Farley. Because the next bit here is for you to hold on to the button, and then shoot the ball out to let Farley get across. Because the platform will rise up, and then he'll use the platform to get across from there on out. At this point, you need to learn to aim good. So, well, you know, press the button, aim, fire. And there you go. Right. So now it's time for the final bit of puzzle of this guy. What we have to do here is press the button and then shoot onto the falling platform. Not on this platform, though, because, yeah, it doesn't work that way. That platform, though, does work. So all we have to do is grab the ball from him, press this button here, shoot that, and then get on that platform over there while it rises up. Otherwise, Farley's going to press the button, and yeah. He will automatically go for this button no matter what. And because it's already pressed, I can't get up here. So, how do we get Farley away? Well, we could shoot it down on the ground and, you know, redo this entire bit. Or, we could shoot the ball into this corner here, just right over here, which pushes Farley away, get on the platform, and there you go. And as soon as the cutscene's over, he's going to start running off. This is where you have to glide immediately. Or else you have to go the long way around to get up here. Now, there's a wall here, which the dog's barking at. Break it. There's an enemy right behind it. Take him down. There's a button right behind him. Take care of the button. And then we'll be back right where this guy is, in which he's finally reunited with his dog, which I'm pretty sure he totally cares about.
You found Farley. How can I ever thank you? I mean, I could give you this old egg, but Farley's been chewing on it and it's kind of slimy. Oh well, it's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah. I'm sure you put a lot of fun into your life, dude. Okay, so here's the problem with this little bone thing we got going on. Considering I just got 1 bone out of 8. We cannot complete this. At all. I mean, yeah, we got a bone, but we can't get all the bones. And the problem is, when you actually get to him, yeah, he's got an objective for us, but unfortunately I got a bone, so he's going to say this instead.
You're doing great. Please find the rest of the bones so we can put my friend back together.
Yeah, we can't do this. I'm going to let you know why we can't do this in the next part. Right now, no. So, let's just leave. There's no reason to be here anymore. We can't do anything more here anyway. So let's go back home. And, yeah, then we'll just complete the homeworld and be done with this part. Except, before we do that, as we're going back to Midday Gardens, as before, when we get halfway through these levels, considering we did 2 of them, like the last homeworld, we get a cutscene. So we're getting another cutscene over here. And this cutscene is goofy and reinforces this whole love thing between Hunter and Bianca here. So, enjoy the cutscene.
Fi-fo, fee-fo-fum! Oh, well, oh, shoot. Fiddly-fo, grow! Gabling, gablo, gabang!
We should help her.
You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Yeah, but she was aiming at you. That's it.
Thanks.
No problem.
It's a good thing for you Hunter was around.
I can look after myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to show you?
Out of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
I'll deal with you later.
Hey, why'd you have to scare her off?
See? Got a big boner for her, Hunter. Anyway, we could end it here, like the first part. You know, we can start off at Sergeant Bird, or we continue on looking around at the homeworld, grabbing all the gems, pulling the Hunter over here, which will talk to us about how to climb ladders, which we already know from Spyro 2. I mean, it's the same way as Spyro 2. But here you go.
When you see ladders or walls that look climbable, just jump onto them and you'll grab them with your claws.
Yeah, thanks, Hunter. And, yeah. Just go around, find the gems, clean out the whole entire homeworld, and then go and worry about, also, fuck's sake, go and worry about the levels next time in the next part, Spyro 3 Reignited. Right now, just go around, grab the gems, note these, like, vases here, whatever, that have plants in them. Just take note of them for a little bit. Also, here's one of the levels, Bamboo, Terrace, or Village, or whatever. And, yeah, Bamboo Terrace. And here is a power-up, which is the Fireball power-up.
Hi, Spyro. This is a Super Flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I think I saw Rhinoc hide an egg in one of them.
Yeah, they call it Super Flame. It's a fucking Fireball power-up. It shoots fireballs. It's not really a Super Flame, because it doesn't let you flame, it lets you shoot balls of fucking fire. Anyway, we got the gems around here. We got the egg that's up on this ladder, which will ultimately, you know, take away your power-up. Because, you know, modesty. And, yeah, go back and get the power-up and take care of all the vases, and grab the gems around here as well. And, yeah, once you take care of these vases, they will ultimately give you an egg. Now, they did say that a Rhinoc is hiding in one of them, but he isn't. It's just an egg. And now, get the firework ability again, because in order to actually take care of any of the loose bullshit around here, which, by the way, I missed some gems, and take care of that first. Yeah, one's underwater. There we go. And I also missed some gems behind the building where Sergeant Bird is, so, you know, go behind there and just charge into these bases. Okay, now get the Fireball power-up, get the Super Flame power-up, go back over here and break that chest. Grab the gems. And there you go. that's the homeworld done. It's Midday Gardens done when it comes to getting all the stuff around the homeworld. Now, next time in Spyro 3 Reignited, we get to go to Sergeant Bird's base and essentially, you know, get him unlocked and take care of all the levels we haven't done yet. So thanks for watching, and I will see you then next time.